So, hello Elina.
Hello.
Nice to have you here. If someone would do a movie about you, how would be the title of this movie and who should play the leading role?
Oh wow. Probably it would be called something like The Crazy Life of Elina. Or The Silly Events of My Life.
Okay. And the leading role?
It would need to be someone strong and funny.
Yep.
I've been told a few times that I look a bit like Uma Thurman or Scarlett Johansson, but that's a compliment.
Cool, yeah. So one of the two. Okay. At Leaf Size, there was Liv Christine singing 13 years for the band.
Yes.
So you had to walk in big footsteps. How big were they for you?
Well, to be honest, I didn't really think of it like that, because I came into the band as myself.
Yeah.
I'm completely different kind of person, different kind of voice. So I didn't think it like that. I'm sure people see it that way outside, but for me it was more like, okay, how can I do this? How can I bring my personality and just try and do justice to the songs that already existed? And because the performance as well is completely different now, so yeah.
Cool. If I would ask your best friend about you, what would I know after this question?
Oh wow. Well, I think they would probably say that looks can deceive a little bit. I'm quite a. I don't take myself too seriously. I like to have fun and I like to be silly and just enjoy life and have a good sense of humor. I like that. So they would probably say that.
Yeah. So let's talk about music. Your last album, Sign of a Dragon Head, was released 1 year ago. Are you happy with the success of the album?
Yeah, sure. I mean, it was obviously my first album with a band, so it was a big step and great step for me, because then there was new music and with my voice and a little bit different direction in a way, new experiences, new experiments we could do. So yeah, it was great, and we've really enjoyed touring with the album.
Okay. I think it's exciting that you put all songs on the album in an instrumental version also.
Yes.
Why did you do that?
Well, I think you would have to ask that from of Alex and Toso, but I think people enjoy sometimes hearing. You can hear much more details and stuff when the voice is off. So, and when in Leaf Size there's often a lot of instruments, native instruments and stuff, and you maybe miss them when the whole everything is on, and then you get the only track and oh wow, you discover new layers, and of course you can sing them yourself as a karaoke.
Okay, there is one favorite question of every journalist, and this question is rarely answered concretely.
Okay.
Do you have a favorite song on this album?
Favorite song. I think out of the ones we perform, I like maybe the powerful ones, like Sign of the Dragon Head. I like that one because it has power in it. And then of course there's a little bit more folky songs, but maybe my personal favorite is Sign of the Dragon Head.
Okay. As a musician, as a singer, it's very hard to invent anything completely new, because there is a lot of music even in this world. Are there musicians or bands that influenced you?
Oh, of course, loads. I mean, when I write music for my own band, then anything influences me, starting from, of course, from the classical world where I grew up as a child. So I looked up Placido Domingo is a big tenor, and that's kind of started it for me. And then everything. I mean, I don't look up to one band in a whole. I really like a lot of stuff, and I think you can hear it in my writing a lot.
Good. I have a second question that probably won't be answered concretely, but you have answered it concretely before. That's very interesting because I was talking this evening with you with the fourth woman. Mm-hmm. Everybody answered the question concrete. With the man, it doesn't work. Do you have a favorite festival?
You mean as a performer, or? Yeah. Well, the ones that I've played have all been great, to be honest. Wacken, of course, was a huge thing for me to play Wacken. And also in Czech we played great festivals. Yeah. And yeah, it's hard to say, actually. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah.
You have a favorite one as person, as a visitor?
Well, I haven't been to so many. We went to Platstock. I also played that with my own band. And Sonisphere we saw when Metallica was headlining, but that's not existing anymore. Yeah. So, I mean, it's a nice atmosphere. Like in England, they have these kind of countryside locations. So, yeah, I mean, I do enjoy them.
Okay, good. So let's stay a bit with festivals. If you could decide the lineup of a metal festival, which bands would have to be on this lineup besides Leaf Size?
Okay, definitely my friends from Finland, Battle Beast. Yeah. Absolutely, love them. I think it's bands that probably don't even perform anymore. I'm actually also into a lot of other music than metal. Like I love all the 80s bands and like Toto. I love Toto, and there would be a lot of 80s stuff there if I could choose.
You know, Battle Beast is playing here in Switzerland in 1 week.
Yes, we actually met them in Manchester. We're playing at the same night, so it was great.
Cool. Yeah. I don't know if you say this, but people talk about pirate metal if they talk about Leaf Size. Thank you. What would you have liked if you would have lived in this area, in this time of pirates?
I guess you mean Vikings. It's more Vikings than...
Okay, so as Vikings.
What would have I... Sorry.
What would you have liked to be?
To be?
Yes, there.
Oh, well, what could I be? I wanted to, of course, I want to be a warrior. Yeah. But I don't know if it was allowed for the women so much. Yeah. But yeah, of course, I would like to be.
Okay, no worry. I have 4 keywords, and I would like that you answer them without thinking too much. Just short sentences, maybe another keyword.
Okay.
First one is success.
What's the word in English now? Depending on things, you make what it is, what it means to you.
Okay. Friends.
Everything.
Everything. Home.
The best place to be.
Best place. And Switzerland.
Oh, chocolate and the Alps. And of course, great people.
Great. Okay, thank you very much.
My pleasure.
If you were allowed to choose any guest, which one would you like, with whom would you like to spend an extended dinner?
Dinner?
Yeah, a dinner. With a person you can choose?
The thing is that, again, this person doesn't even live anymore.
That's
but
no problem.
Yeah, so Freddie Mercury.
Freddie Mercury. Okay. He was voted as best singer today at Rock Antenne.
Oh, really?
Rock radio, eh?
Yeah. I'm not surprised.
Serious question. If today would be the last day of your life, would there be anything you would regret never have done?
At the moment, I don't think there is anything. I feel like I've really embraced the opportunities I've had so far, and also in my private life, what's going on and everything. I'm very pleased and content at the moment. So.
Cool. The concert will start very soon. You have stage fright.
I wouldn't call it stage fright. No, it's it's more of I need to have a little bit of a concentration, a bit of adrenaline, but it's not fright, it's excitement.
Yeah, excitement. So, do you have as band a ritual before you go on stage?
I wouldn't say no, but it's kind of becomes a bit of a ritual in which order you do things. You warm up, you do your makeup, and then you eat when you eat, and blah blah blah. So, yeah, I guess you can say it's a bit of a ritual.
Okay, cool. So, thank you very much for your time.
Oh, my pleasure.
I hope you will have a good show here.
Thank you.
And afterwards, not these long journeys you had today.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you very much. My pleasure.